Today, the class has a problem. So let us do that problem. So therefore, that is the section 8 problem. So what is this one? Already we have written the problem. So find the position of the point with respect to the parabola y square is 6x. And what are the given points? It is 6 comma minus 6, 0 comma 1, and this is 2 comma 3. So what is the solution for this? How to do this one? So given parabola, what is the given parabola equation? That is y square is equal to 6x and the point is P 6 comma minus 6. Now what we have to find here? We have to find S11. So as per theory, we are doing this problem. So in the theory also I have discussed regarding the position of the point S11. So what is the meaning of S11? Simply substitute this point in this given parabola. So that is y square minus 6 y1 square minus 6x1, and this is a minus 6 whole square minus 6 into this is 6. So therefore this is 36, and that is we can cancel these two. So therefore this is 0. Therefore what is the value of S11? We got it is 0. So what is the conclusion for this one? Therefore the point P lies on the parabola. Parabola. This is the first bit. Similarly, we can take another point that is 0 comma 1. So what is the parabola here? Y square is equal to 6x. So S11 y1 square minus 6 x1, calculate this one. So therefore this is equal to 1 square minus 6 into 0. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. Therefore S11 is 1. Therefore S11 is greater than 0. So therefore, what we'll write here? The point P lies outside the circle, outside the parabola, outside the parabola. This is the answer for the second bit. So therefore, this is the second bit. And this is the first bit. And next one is third bit. What is the given point? It is 2 comma 3. So S11, that is y1 square minus 6x1. Substitute the point. So therefore this is x1 is equal to 2 and y1 is equal to 3. So therefore 3 square minus 6 into 2. Therefore the 9 minus 12 is equal to minus 3. Therefore what is this one? S11 is less than 0. How much you got it? S11 is equal to minus 3. Therefore S11 is negative, less than 0. Therefore what is the conclusion for this one? The point 2 comma 3 lies inside the parabola. Therefore, like this, you can complete the problem. మనకు లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో నేర్చుకున్నాం కదా y square is equal to 6x అనే పరావలయం దృష్ట్యా ఇప్పుడు బిందువు ఏంటి ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి? బాహ్యంగా ఉంటాయా, పరావలయం మీద ఉంటాయా, లేదా పరావలయానికి అంతరంగా ఉంటాయి? సో దేర్ఫోర్ ఇక్కడ పరావల సమీకరణం ఏంటి? y square is equal to 6x. S11 అంటే ఏమన్నాం? y1 square minus 6x1. సో దేర్ఫోర్ ఈ బిందువుని ఇందులో ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. వస్తుంది x1 6 ఉంది, y1 minus 6. సో minus 6 whole square minus 6 36 minus is equal to, సో S1 0 అయింది కాబట్టి P అనే బిందువు పరావలయం మీది బిందువు అవుతుంది. సెకండ్ బిట్ తీసుకుని 0 కామా 1. సో S11 y1 square minus 6 మళ్ళీ బిందువును ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. x1 is equal to 0. అదేవిధంగా y1 is equal to 1. S11 is equal to 1 కాబట్టి అంటే S11 is greater than 0. Therefore the point P lies outside the ఏంటి ఇది పరావలయానికి బాహ్యంగా. అదే థర్డ్ బిట్ తీసుకుని 3 S11 y1 square minus 6x1. Therefore minus 6 into 2 అంటే 9 minus 12 అంటే S1 నెగిటివ్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి S11 is less than 0. Therefore అనే బిందువు పరావలయానికి అంతరంగా. సో ఈ విధంగా మనం ఇటువంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ను చేయొచ్చు అన్నమాట. Right. Now, next we'll take up one more problem. So this problem is important for 7 marks. So therefore, ఇటువంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మనము 7 మార్క్స్ కింద తీసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. సో therefore, ఇది సెకండ్ సెక్షన్లో 4th ప్రాబ్లం. So what is this one? Find the equation of the parabola whose axis is parallel to the parabola, whose axis is parallel to x-axis, which passes through the points. What are the points? -2, 1, 1, 2, -1, 3. సో ఇక్కడ 3 బిందువులు ఇచ్చినామంటే ఏంటిది? -2, 1, 1, 2, తర్వాత -1, 3. ఈ 3 బిందువుల ద్వారా పోతూ తర్వాత రేఖ ఎట్లా ఉంది? x అక్షానికి సమాంతరంగా ఉంటే పరావలయ సమీకరణాన్ని కనుక్కోమని. So therefore, what is the solution for this one? Now, in this case, we have to take the parabola equation. What is this one? The parabola equation we have to take like this. Equation of the parabola. X is equal to Ly square plus My plus N. So the equation, have to take it. X is equal to Ly square plus My plus N. Right, now take this as equation 1. Equation 1. So whenever the axis is parallel to x-axis, we have to take this equation. X is equal to Ly square plus My plus N. Okay, right. Now, if you take the parabola like this, then it is passing through 3 points, -2, 1, next to 1, 2, and this is -1, 3. So next, equation 1 passes through -2, 1. That means you can substitute the point here. So therefore, -2 is equal to L into 1 square plus M into 1 plus N. So therefore, -2 is equal to L plus M plus N. So take this as equation 2. Next, equation 1 also passes through another point. What is that point? Through the point 1, 2. Substitute in this one. So therefore, this is equal to 1 is equal to L into 2 square plus M into 2 plus N. So 1 is equal to 4L plus 2M plus N. Isn't it? 1, 2. Substitute in this one. L into 2 square plus M into 2 plus N. So 1 is equal to 4L plus 2M plus N. Take this as equation 3. Next, third step. What is that one? Equation 1 passes through another point. What is that? It is -1, 3. Substitute in this one. So in this equation 1. So therefore, -1 is equal to L into 3 square plus M into 3 plus N. So -1 is equal to 9L plus 3M plus N. Take this as equation 4. So now, like that, we got 3 equations. 1, equation 2, equation 3, and equation 4. So all these equations or in terms of L, M, N. Now, what is the procedure here? We have to solve these three equations. By solving these three equations, we will get the values of L, M, and N. So, after getting the values of L, M, N, we have to substitute in the equation 1. Okay, right. What to write here? Solving equations. First, let's take these two. 2 and 3. Solving equations 2 and 3. This is a simple way of solving. What is that one? First, let us take 3 minus 2, third equation. What is that one? 4L plus 2M plus N is equal to 1. And next one, second equation. L plus M plus N is equal to minus 2. Subtract these two. So therefore, this is minus and this is minus and this is minus and this is plus. So therefore, you can cancel plus 1 and minus n. 4L minus L means 3L. 2M minus M, that is plus M, is equal to 1 plus 2, that is 3. Take this as equation 5. See here, we have taken 4 and this is the 5. Now, similarly, solving equations 3 and 4. 3 and 4. What is the fourth equation? 9L plus 3M plus N is equal to minus 1. And this is the fourth equation. And the third equation is 4L plus 2M plus N is equal to 1. So next, what we have to do? This is 4 minus 3 you have to do it. That means we have to subtract these two. Minus and this is minus and this is minus and this is, we can cancel these two plus and minus n. So therefore, this is 5L and this is plus M is equal to minus 1 minus 2. Take this as equation 6. So now we got 5 and 6 in terms of L and M. Now solving these two equations. Simple procedure, isn't it? So therefore, this is, let us do 6 minus 5. So that means what? Sixth equation, 5L plus M is equal to minus 2. And this is 3L plus M is equal to 3. So subtract these two, this is minus, minus and minus. So these two gets cancelled. So therefore 2L is equal to minus 2 minus 3 minus 5. L is equal to minus 5 by 2. That means we got one value of LMN values. We got one value, that is L is equal to minus 5 by 2. So after getting this one, you substitute in any one of the equations, either 5 or 6. So therefore, if you substitute, we'll get one more value. So therefore, take this fifth equation, that is 3L plus M is equal to 3. Therefore, 3 into L minus 5 by 2 plus M is equal to 3. So minus 15 by 2 plus M is equal to 3. M is equal to 3 plus 15 by 2. M is equal to, take it to LCM, 6 plus 15. So M is equal to 21 by 2. So now we got one more value, that is L is equal to minus 5 by 2 and M is equal to 21 by 2. So after getting this values, you can substitute equation 2. Right. So how much you will get it? Substituting L, M values in equation 2. So what is the value of L? We got it. That is L plus M plus N is equal to minus 2. L is equal to minus 5 by 2 and M value is 21 by 2 plus N is equal to minus 2. Therefore, N is equal to minus 2 plus 5 by 2 minus 21 by 2. Now simplify this one by taking LCM. 2 is LCM, minus 4 plus 5 minus 21. So N is equal to minus 25 plus 5 by 2. So minus 20 by 2, isn't it? Minus 21 minus 4 minus 25 plus 5. This is equal to minus 10. So therefore, now we got three values. Substitute all these three values in equation 2. So therefore, what to write here? After getting the values of L, M, N, substitute in equation 2. Right. So therefore, what is this equation? Equation substituting L, M, N values in equation 1. So that is, what is that one? X is equal to Ly square plus My plus N. So therefore, X is equal to, L is equal to how much you got it? Minus 5 by 2 into Y square, and M is equal to 21 by 2 into Y, and N is equal to minus 10. So therefore, X is equal to, take LCM. So X is equal to LCM. So therefore, minus 5Y square plus 21Y minus 20. Cross multiplication, 2X is equal to minus 5Y square plus 21Y minus 20. Now take this one all term to the left side, becomes 5y square plus 2x minus 21y plus 20 is equal to 0. So therefore, this is the equation of the parabola. So this problem also very important for 7 marks. Parabola సమీకరణం 1 comma 2 minus 1 comma 4. తర్వాత సాధించాక మనకు LMN విలువలు మళ్ళీ వీటిలో చేపిస్తే మనకు సమీకరణం వస్తుంది. ఆ సమీకరణమే మనకు రావాల సమీకరణము అవుతుందండి. So follow this one, right? So next one is we'll take up one more problem for assignment. Same model లో ఉన్న ప్రాబ్లమ్ with slight difference ఉంటుంది. Now for that problem, how to do this one, we will see now. So ఇక్కడ ఏమంటున్నాడంటే find the equation of parabola. Assignment problem. Find the equation of the parabola. Find the equation of the parabola whose axis is parallel to y-axis, and which passes through the points. What are the points? Passes through the points 4, 5, next minus 2, 11, minus 4, 21. Okay, right. 8 ikkada 4, 5, minus 2, 11, minus 4, 21 అని బిందువుల ద్వారా పోతూ అక్షరేఖ వైయక్షానికి సమాంతరంగా ఉండే పరావలయ సమీకరణాన్ని కనుక్కోవాలన్నమాట. So therefore, what is the point we have to observe in this problem? Axis is parallel to y-axis. So in the previous problem, we have learned axis is parallel to x-axis. In this case, it is axis is parallel to y-axis. So therefore, what is the hint for this one? Equation of parabola, we have to take it as like this. Y is equal to Lx square plus mx plus n equal to Lx square plus mx plus n. So therefore, this the equation of the same procedure. Take the equation 1, we'll get the 4 equations. Get first equation, remaining 3 equations, total 4 equations. Solving equations second, third, fourth, we'll get the values of L, M, N. So after getting these L, M, N values of 1, so finally we will get the equation of the other and take it. Same procedure, follow it. ఏమంటున్న ప్రాబ్లము కూడా ఇందాక ప్రాబ్లం లాగే అందులో ఏమో అక్షరేఖ x ఇక్కడేమో అక్షరేఖ y అక్షానికి తర్వాత ఈ మూడు బిందువుల ద్వారా పోయే పరావలయ సమీకరణాన్ని కనుక్కోమంటున్నారు అన్నమాట. దేర్ఫోర్ అప్పుడు అక్షరేఖ y అక్షానికి సమాంతరంగా ఉంది అన్నప్పుడు మనం సమీకరణం తీసుకోవాలి. y = lx² + mx + n అనే సమీకరణం తీసుకొని ఇందులో మనం చేసాం కదా, ఏ మోడల్లో చేసుకుంటూ వస్తే మనకు 3 సమీకరణాలు వస్తాయి LMNలో. అవి సాధిస్తే LMN ఆ విలువలను సమీకరణం 1లో ప్రతిక్షేపిస్తే మనకు కావాల్సిన పరావలయ సమీకరణము వస్తుంది. సో దేర్ఫోర్ ఈ 2 మోడల్స్ మీకు చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఒకే మోడల్లో మీకు అసైన్మెంట్ ఇంకో ప్రాబ్లం ఇస్తాను, అది కూడా ఆల్ ఫర్ ప్రాక్టీస్ పర్పస్. సో వాట్ ఇస్ దిస్ వన్? అసైన్మెంట్ సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్, ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే ఫైండ్ ద ఈక్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది పారాబోలా. ఫైండ్ ద ఈక్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది parabola whose axis is parallel to x-axis, parallel to the x-axis, and which passes through the points. What are the points? -1, 2, 1, -1, and 2, 1. 2, 1. So this is also same method. Just now we have done this type of model. So parallel to x-axis, then we have to take the equation of parabola. What is the hint for this one? This is for assignment 2. So equation of parabola, equation of the parabola is x is equal to Ly² plus my plus n. Model, already done this thing. Parabola is equal to Ly² plus my plus n. Therefore ఇక్కడ 2 ద్వారా పోతుంది పరావలయము. తర్వాత x అక్షానికి ఎట్లా ఉంది? x అక్షానికి సమాంతరంగా ఉంటే పరావలయ సమీకరణం అంటే మనం ఈ విధంగా అప్పుడు పరావలయ సమీకరణం ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? Ly² plus my plus n తీసుకొని ఇందులో ప్రతిక్షేపిస్తే సమీకరణాలు వస్తాయి. ఆ 3 సాధిస్తే LMN విలువలు వస్తాయి. వాటిని సమీకరణలో ప్రతిక్షేపిస్తే కావాల్సిన పరావలయ సమీకరణం is the meaning of the problem. So we have covered these type of all problems. Axis is parallel to x-axis ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా చేయాలి? When axis is parallel to y-axis, how to do this type of problems. అంటే అక్షరేఖ x అక్షానికి సమాంతరంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా చేయాలి? అదేవిధంగా అక్షరేఖ y అక్షానికి సమాంతరంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా ఈ పరావలయ సమీకరణాన్ని కనుక్కోవాలి. ఇవి మనము నేర్చుకున్నాం అన్నమాట. So now we'll take up another problem, that is third section, first question. What is this one? Find the equation of the parabola whose focus is -2, 3, and the directrix is 2x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. Also find the length of the latus rectum, the length of the latus rectum, and the equation of the axis of the parabola. సో ఇక్కడ మనకు ప్రాబ్లం ఏమంటున్నాడు, ఇతరేక సమీకరణం ఏమో 2x + 3y - 4 = 0. అదేవిధంగా నాభి నిరూపకాలు -3 అయితే పరావలయ సమీకరణాన్ని అనుకోమంటున్నాడు అన్నమాట. తర్వాత నాభిలంబం పొడవు కనుక్కోమంటున్నాడు ఇక్కడ. అదేవిధంగా పరావలానికి అక్షరేఖ సమీకరణాన్ని కనుక్కోవాలి. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ ఇవి మనకు 3 బిట్స్ అన్నమాట. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ ఇటువంటిప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే మనకు సొల్యూషన్. So what is the focus? It is -2, 3. You compare this one with the focus formula, that is alpha, beta. So yes, alpha, beta అనుకుంటే alpha is equal to -2 అవుతుంది, beta is equal to 3 అవుతుంది. Okay, now what is the given this one directrix equation? Directrix, it is 2x + 3y - 4 = 0. దీంతో కంపేర్ చేద్దాం. lx + my + n = 0. l = 2, m = 3, n = -4. So if you know these two, then you can find equation of the parabola. Equation of the parabola. Now the formula is x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square is equal to lx plus my plus n whole square by l square plus m square. The equation of the parabola. So this, remember it, very important model for 7 marks. So when a focus and directrix is given, how to find the equation of parabola? The formula x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square is equal to lx plus my plus n whole square by l square plus m square. So substituting this one, so x plus 2 whole square is equal to y minus 3 whole square is equal to lx. That means given line 2x plus 3y minus 4 whole square by l square plus m square, that is 2 square plus 3 square. So on expanding this, this is x square plus 4x plus 4, and this is y square minus 6y plus 9 is equal to 2x plus 3y minus 4 whole square by, that is 4 plus 9. So therefore this is x square plus y square minus 4x or plus 4x minus 6y plus 13 is equal to, expand this one, this is 4x square plus 9y square plus 16 minus 12xy minus 24y minus 16x by 13. So do cross multiplication, that 13 we can write down here. So therefore this is 13x square plus 13y square plus 52x minus 78y plus 169. So this is LHS, and RHS is, this is 4x square plus 9y square plus 16 minus 12xy minus 24y minus 16x. So now on simplification we will be getting like this. So now see 36x square minus 4x square, that is 9x square. Next plus 4y square, y square terms. Next x terms, this will take the xy, that is plus 12xy, and 52 this is plus 16, 52 plus 16, that is 68, that is 68x. Next y terms, 78 24, how much you will get? This is 4 and this is 54, therefore this is minus 54y, and next one is 169 minus 16 is equal to 0. So therefore 9x square plus 4y square plus 12xy plus 68x minus 54y, and this is plus 153, isn't it? Therefore, the equation of parabola. So, yes, non-reciprocal alpha gamma beta, alpha is minus 2 అవుతుంది, beta is equal to 3 అవుతుంది. వ్యతిరేక సమీకరణం దీన్ని LX plus MY plus వస్తాయి. చూడప్పుడు మనం పరావళ సమీకరణం ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square equal to LX plus MY plus N whole square is equal to by L square plus M square. So therefore, ఇంట్లో ఈ విలువలను ప్రతిష్ఠించి సూక్ష్మీకరిస్తే మనకు ఫైనల్గా ఒక సమీకరణం వస్తుంది. ఆ సమీకరణమే మనకు పరావలయ సమీకరణము. విధంగా మనము ఈ పరావలయ సమీకరణాన్ని కనుగొంటాం. దట్స్ కంప్లీట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.